Chapter 1 Number Systems Part 7. So we are going to see existence of square root for a given positive real numbers. Okay. You see this problem. Express root over 9.43 geometrically and represent it on the number line. See, last year this problem is not in the syllabus. Okay, CBSE they removed this problems related to this problem. CBSE, but this year we don't know. Okay, but still you learn it. Okay, learning is very important. Okay, you learn it. Very interesting one also this one. So you learn it. So here you see square root of 9.43. You have to represent geometrically on the number line. So actually 1 by 2 easily you can represent on the number line. 3 by 4, clear? Like that even we have seen root 5 also, okay, we can represent on the number line. But here what? Root over decimal there. Clear? Root over decimal. So you see root over 9.43. You have to represent on the number line. How to represent? There is a method, clear? There is a method. So you have to follow the method. Okay. First you see here 9.43 is there, clear? Right, 9.43 plus 1 you have to add. Means how much? 10.43. Clear? 10.43 you have to. So you have to what? Take this number plus 1 you add means 10.43. Clear? 10.43. So now what you have to do is you should add plus 1 means 10.43. You have to measure 10.43. Clear? Take the scale and then measure 10.4 approximately. You measure. You draw a ray. Okay. Then you have to take compass and take center. A as a center. A as a center. Clear? So you have to draw one arc. Okay. A as a center and the radius is 10.43. Draw one arc means you will get B here. You will get this point is B. Okay. This point is B. Now, next, then next what you have to do is, for this you have to draw perpendicular bisector. For this AB line segment, you have to draw perpendicular bisector. So how to draw perpendicular bisector? In lower class you have, okay, you have done, in lower class you have studied this one. Okay. So for perpendicular bisector, immediately what you have to remember? Take the radius more than half of this line segment. More than half. That means take the radius like this. Okay, more than half. Then you have to draw the arc up and down. Draw the arc like this. Draw the arc up and down. Okay. Same radius. Do not change the radius. Okay. Should not change the radius. Same radius you have to take. Same radius you have to take. Okay. Bring this. Okay. Bring this as a center. Then cut the arc. Okay. Cut the arc. So you will get 2 points here. This point you join means you will get perpendicular bisector of this line. You get correctly perpendicular bisector. You will get perpendicular bisector of this point is known as M. Okay, mark it as M. Now you take radius of this. Radius of this. That is measure correctly radius. Then M as a center, you draw the arc. Draw the arc means correctly will get a semicircle. Correctly will get semicircle. Okay, it will passes through B also, right? Okay. Now you take this 1 centimeter. That is from here 9.3 you take. 9.43. 9.43. Okay. 9.43 you take. So after drawing the semicircle, you take the scale and measure. Okay. From here 1 centimeter you measure. From here 1 centimeter. That means here you mark it 1 centimeter. You mark it here. That is 0. Okay. That is 0. You mark it. That means AO is clear. AO is okay. You name it O. This one. Name it O. Clear. No problem. Name it as O. So this point is 0. So this B point is 1. B point is 1. Next to 1 centimeter you take, that is 2. Okay. Next to 1 centimeter you take, that is 3. Next to 1 centimeter, that is 4. Like this you take it. Okay. So you will get number line. You will get number line. You will get number line. Okay. So this AO is 9.43. Remember, AO is 9.43. Then this BO is 1 centimeter. BO is 1 centimeter. Okay. Then AB is 10.43. AB is 10.43. Right. Next step, what you have to do is you have to at 0 you have to draw perpendicular. You have to draw perpendicular line. Okay. So you see this line. Okay, in the scale you see this line, and this line should be coincide at okay, at both. Clear? Both line, this line and this line coincide at both means you will get perpendicular. You will get perpendicular line. Okay. So you draw. Draw means correctly it will meet this point. The semicircle, you take it as C. So OC is, you will get correctly, OC is root over 9.43. So geometrically you will get OC is 9.43. Okay. So next what you have to do is at O you take this radius. At O you take this radius. Okay. And you should draw. Clear? You should draw the arc. Means correctly it will go. Draw the arc. Take the radius and draw the arc. Correctly it will passes through above, slightly above 3. Slightly above 3. Okay. Because root over 9 is 3. Root over 9.43 is above 3. Slightly above 3 you have to get that. So this is root over 9.43. On taking this as a radius, then draw the arc. Draw the arc means it will intersect at number line at D. Therefore, OD is root over 9.43. Clear? OD is root over 9.43. So root over 9.43 also we can represent okay, on the number line. Clear? We can easily represent root over 9.43 on the number line. This is the method. Clear? This is the method. Okay. So you see, again I will explain this. Okay. First what you have to do, 9.43 plus 1, 10.43 will get. Okay. So you measure 10.43. Draw line. Clear? Or you draw one ray like this. Clear? From A 10.43 you cut the arc, draw the arc. Okay, at B on the number line. Then you have to draw perpendicular bisector. You have to draw perpendicular bisector. Clear? So perpendicular bisector means take more than half. Clear? Radius you take more than half. Then draw the arc up and down. This correctly will get perpendicular bisector. This is perpendicular bisector you will get. Okay, that is AM equal to what? BM. AM equal to BM. Right? So then draw semicircle. Draw semicircle. Okay. After that, from here you take 1 centimeter. Clear? 1 centimeter. This is OB is 1 centimeter. That is here you take 0. That means AO is 9.43. AO is 9.43. Okay. You take this is 1 centimeter. Then next 1 centimeter, 1. Okay. 2 will come. Next 1 centimeter, 3. Next one 4. Like this you can write number line. Clear? Number line. Now at O you have to draw perpendicular. At O you have to draw perpendicular. Okay. At O you draw perpendicular line. Understand? Then it will meet at C. The line will meet at C. This is perpendicular line. The line will meet at C. So this is only what? OC. That is root over 9.43. So this is how you are getting 9.43 means. So this is the radius. This is the radius, you see. This is the radius. Right? This is the radius. Okay. This is radius means how much? This fully what? 10.43. Right? That is AB is 10.43. Right? Now what is AM equal to BM? Right? AM equal to BM is how much? Divided by 2. Right? Divided by 2 means how much you will get? 5.21. Okay. Again reminder 1 means 5 times will go. 5.215. This is 5.215. This MC is 5.215. Okay, 5.215. Now what is OM? What is OM? This is 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter. So subtract 1 because BM is 5.215. So subtract 1 centimeter means this will be 4.215. That is OM is 4.215. Okay. Understand? Now this is 90 degree means it will form a right angle triangle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, you can easily find out this OC. Correctly you will get root over 9.43. Here 9.43 will get. So using this as a radius, then draw the arc means it will pass us through the number line. So there you will get root over 9.43. The point D is what? Root over 9.43. The point D is right. Clear? So next we will see laws of exponents of real numbers. Laws of exponents for real numbers. In 8th class also you might have studied. Wait. First one you see. A power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n. This is called product rule. Product rule means what? Having the base same, okay, powers different. While product you have to add the powers. Okay, same base you have to write, add the power. That is product rule. Next one is quotient rule. Quotient rule is a power m by a power n equal to a power m minus n. Quotient rule means you have to subtract the powers. Okay, numerator power, okay, minus denominator power. You have to subtract the power. Okay. Third one, power of power rule. Power of power rule. Here is a power m whole power n. That is power of power rule means, okay, you have to write the base. Then these two power you have to multiply. These two power you have to multiply. This is called power of power rule. Next you have a power n into b power n. Here you see powers are same, but the base different. Powers are same, base different means you can take the power common. That is a into b whole power n. Same way for division also. Numerator and denominator you take the power common means a by b whole power n. Then you know anything power 0 equal to 1. Anything power 0 equal to 1. Then 1 by a power n can be written as, okay, a power minus n. You bring this a power n in the numerator means you have to change the sign. Clear? You have to change the sign. Because you can apply this rule only. That is quotient rule only you are applying. 1 can be written as what? A power 0. Okay, a power 0. So base same, power subtract. A power 0 minus n is minus n. This quotient rule only you are applying here. Okay. Next, a power minus n, just reverse. A power minus n can be written as 1 by a power n. This 1 by a power n can be written as 1 by a whole power n, because 1 can be written as 1 power n. 1 power anything is 1 only. 1 power 2 is 1, 1 power 3 is 1, 1 power n is 1 only. That's why, okay, 1 can be written as 1 power n. So, this rule apply. This rule apply means you will get 1 by a whole power n. So, these rules, okay, you have to thoroughly remember. Okay, using this now we will see some problems. So, next we will see exercise 1.6. First of all, find 64 power 1 by 2. Okay, how to do is 64 power 1 by 2. 64. Okay, here power 2 is there, but 64 is which power 2? 8 power 2 is 64. Clear? So you have to remember this 8 power 2 whole power 1 by 2. Now you see power of power you apply. Power of power means 8 power 2 into 1 by 2. Okay, numerator denominator cut, same number means. So 8 power 1 is 8. Clear? Like this you have to do. Simple way. Okay, you apply the rule. Correctly you have to apply the rule. Second one you see 32 power 1 by 5. 32 to make power 5 means here 1 by 5 is there. Power 1 by 5 is there. Clear? So to make this 32 power 5 means you divide and see. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Again divided by 2 is 8. Again divided by 2 is 4. Again divided by 2 is 2. So 2 power 5. Easily you can remember. 32 means 2 power 5. Whole power 1 by 5. So now power of power means multiply. 5 into 1 by 5. So 5 5 cut. 2 power 1. That is 2. Clear? So easily you can solve this. The second problem we will see 9 power 3 by 2, 125 power 1, minus 1 by 3. You see 9 power 3 by 2, 9 can be written as 3 power 2. Right? Again apply power of power rule means 3 power 2 into 3 by 2. 2 to get cancelled. So 3 power 3 is 27. 3 is multiplied by 3 times. Right? Now 125 power. 125 is which cube? Which number cube you see? You don't know means you just divide and see. 5 table 25. Again 5 table 5. So 5 cube. Right? 5 cube whole power minus 1 by 3. So 5 power 3 into minus 1 by 3. So you can cancel it. So 5 power minus 1. This is nothing but 1 by 5. 5 power minus 1 means minus 1 power there means, okay, you can bring down in the denominator, that is positive. 5 power 1 it will be. 5 power 1 is 5. Right? Next third problem you see. 2 power 2 by 3 into 2 power 1 by 5. The base is what? The base is same but the power is different. In product what you have to do? Addition. You have to do addition. So 2 power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So 2 power, take LCM. What is LCM? 15. Okay. 3 divided means 5. 10 plus 5 divided means 3. So that is 2 power 13 by 15. Okay. So 1 by 3 power 3 whole power 5. So this one for our convenience, what you can do is this 3 power 3 bring numerator means minus. The power you change it as minus. Power sign change. Right? Power 5. Now power of power means you know 3 power how much? Multiply means these two multiply minus 15. Power of power means product to multiply. Therefore again you can rewrite 1 by 3 power 15. Okay. Here you see you apply quotient rule. Okay, quotient rule here because base numerator and denominator base same. Okay, so quotient rule you have to apply. Okay, means you have to subtract the powers. 11 base you write as it is. Subtract the power. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Take LCM. 4 is LCM. So 2. This 2 you divide means 2 into 1 2 minus here already 4 there 1. So 11 power 1 by 4. 11 power 1 by 4. So next problem you see 7 power 1 by 2 into 8 power 1 by 2. Here you see powers are same but base different. So whole power you have to take. So 7 into 8 whole to the power 1 by 2. That means 7 into 8 56. 56 power 1 by 2. 56 power 1 by 2. Or power 1 by 2 means that is root, square root. So you can write this one as square root of 56. Power 1 by 2 means always remember square root. So it is square root of 56. Okay. So I will give some problems homework. Okay. You do it for practice.